What is Metaverse? The term Metaverse was coined by author Neil Stephenson in his 1992 novel Snow Crash. For all its influence, Stevenson's book provided no specific definition of the metaverse. But what he described was a persistent virtual world that reached, interacted with, and affected nearly every part of human existence. For all the fascination with the metaverse, the term has no consensus definition or consistent description. While there are competing definitions and a great deal of confusion, I believe it is possible to offer a clear, comprehensive, and useful definition of the term metaverse. A massively scaled and interoperable network of real-time rendered 3D virtual worlds that can be experienced synchronously and persistently by an effectively unlimited number of users with an individual sense of presence, and with continuity of data, such as identity, history, entitlements, objects, communications, and payments. But how the metaverse differs from today's internet. Virtual worlds refer to any computer-generated simulated environment. These environments can be in immersive 3D, 2.5D, also known as isometric 3D, 2D, layered atop the real world via augmented reality, or purely text-based, as in the game like MUDs, and non-game like Mushes of the 1970s. These worlds can have no individual user, as in the case of a Pixar film, or when virtually simulating an ecosphere for a biology class. In other cases, they might be limited to a single user, as when playing Legend of Zelda, or be shared with many others, as in Call of Duty. These users might affect and be affected by this virtual world through any number of devices, such as a keyboard, motion sensor, or even a camera that tracks their motion. Stylistically, virtual worlds can reproduce the real world exactly. These are often called a digital twin, or represent a fictionalized version of it, such as Super Mario Odyssey's New Donk City, or the quarter-scale Manhattan of PlayStation's 2018 game Marvel's Spider-Man, or represent an altogether fictional reality in which the impossible is commonplace. The purpose of a virtual world can be game-like, which is to say there is an objective such as winning, killing, scoring, defeating, or solving, or the purpose can be non-game-like with objectives such as educational or vocational training, commerce, socializing, meditation, fitness, and more. Many readers might be surprised that this definition are all missing the terms decentralization, Web3, and blockchain. There is good reason for this surprise. Web3 refers to a somewhat vaguely defined future version of the internet built around independent developers and users, rather than lumbering aggregator platforms such as Google, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Facebook.